Portugal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. He's at his best when he's taking on his man, using his quick feet and close control to turn opposition defences. His skill set means he can play pretty much anywhere in attack, but I also like the fact, Peter, that he doesn't neglect his defensive duties, getting into opponents' faces and
oh, great header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Portugal, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Araujo, Vitinha, Araujo, Costa, Antonio Silva, shifted upfield, Cristiano Ronaldo, now looking to orchestrate a counter. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafael Leao, you can run onto that. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. He can get that clear. Costa cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. Pedro Neto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedro Neto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Only partially clear. And it's Costa. Muscular approach does pay off here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aranguis. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vidal. And Vidal! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Aranguis. And a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Aranguis is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vitinha. João Neves. Antonio Silva. And it's played forward. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Maripan gets over and intercepts. And now the breakaway. Rafael Leao. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Vitinha. Alexis Sanchez. Costa does really well to win the ball there. And that was nowhere near his best. Vidal. Sanchez in acres of space out wide. Sanchez looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Oh, easy pickings there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Vitinha. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lofted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Vidal. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Well, damage limitations is not going to win you the game, is it? So this is the only real choice, even if it is
fouled there.
a tad risky.
Alexis Sanchez! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedro Neto played with finesse. That's a throw. And it's Vitinha. Back into the middle. Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Danger averted for now. And he's heaved it away. Well read, nice interception. Ronaldo with the slide tackle there. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Maripan forwards and with intent. Thumps it clear. He is just caressing the ball. Played into the middle. Maripan is there, and he can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Aim forwards.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Chile going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Vitinha looking for a runner. Now it's Rafael Leao. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Antonio Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caresses it through. It's a goal kick. Wins the duel this time, and he has been fouled there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nuno Mendes. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Driven forward. Oh, that's nice. And he's there to clear it.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Rafael Leao, played right into his path. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's really well manoeuvred. Aranguis. That has been cut short. João Neves shifted upfield. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Pedro Neto. Now it's Rafael Leao, played out to the right. João Cancelo, now here's the delivery. And here's Neto. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Well-timed, excellent interception. Antonio Silva. Vitinha, and it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao, he's got space in the area. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vitinha with the short one. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Pedro Neto. And he's there to get it away. Costa. Vitinha, gently done. Incoming delivery. Clears it away. Vidal. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Oh, it's come loose. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Aranguiz. Knocks it out wide. And it's made its way to him. Nice interception, well timed. João Neves played out to the left flank. Oh, a delicate chip through. Deftly away. That'll be a throw. Mendes looking to run onto it. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Antonio Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Pedro Neto. And that was very necessary. Portugal have reclaimed it. Nuno Mendes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, played through for the wide man. It's Alexis Sanchez! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tries to get it clear. And it's Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And that has put paid to that. João Cancelo. Costa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafael Leao. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Sanchez. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez! Keeper's not concerned by that. Vitinha, Araujo, Rafael Leao, Rafael Leao, and that's a good ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Vidal. Aim forwards. João Cancelo. Araujo. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Played out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Played back in. And here's Alexis Sanchez. It's Alexis Sanchez! Same again, same outcome.
Chile really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Up towards the front line. Proves too strong. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has a look inside the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Sanchez. And they can counter here. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafael Leao. And it's played forward. Diogo Costa gets rid without sophistication. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Thinks one through. João Cancelo gets good distance on it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out to the right, Pedro Neto, and he's managed to get free. Looking for a decent ball in. That's very neat. Pedro Neto with the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. João Neves. Pedro Neto, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it clear. Oh, such a clever touch. In by Cancelo. That has been knocked clear. Tries to get it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mendes makes the interception. Vidal. Tries to dink it through. Can he latch on to this? Costa. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. Shot, surely! That's going to go a long way. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cleared without complication. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Antonio Silva shifted upfield. Back into the middle. Pedro Neto! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Now it's Sanchez. Vidal. Aranguis spread out to the left. That's tidy. And it's Vidal. And here's Alexis Sanchez. It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's hoisted clear. Aranguis. Oh, the clearance is short. And it's Vidal. Lovely feet. Vidal. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aranguis. Aranguis played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. And here's Vidal. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
João Neves. Now it's Sanchez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Costa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aranguis gets into some space. Araujo can get it clear. Here comes another cross. Antonio Silva getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Cuts out the pass. Maripan. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pedro Neto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So here comes a substitution, and it's been taken short. Cross from Cancelo. Aranguis tries to clear. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Aim forwards. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Just had a momentary lapse. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Maripan, nicely aimed pass. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. And it's been played through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That has been clubbed away. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Chance for a shot! And that's off target. And that is a little undercooked. Araujo. Costa. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward. Rafael Leao played out to the left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Rafael Leao plays it in. Vitinha! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Clipped into space. Vitinha. João Neves. Costa. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. Now he's off and running. And they've got rid. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? Eduardo Vargas. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance, most decent chance! It's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Antonio Silva. Costa. Costa, forwards and with intent. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the left it goes. And it's Vargas. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Wins the duel this time. his forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Antonio Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. Strong running down that left flank. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice control. Alexis Sanchez. Aranguiz. Antonio Silva. Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Vitinha plays it short. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Antonio Silva. Araujo. Costa shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafael Leao. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Vargas. Tries a measured ball. Mendes getting this one clear. Pedro Neto proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice physical challenge. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Vitinha. Costa. Vitinha. Antonio Silva. Costa. Araujo. Vitinha. Antonio Silva. He's cut it out. And it's Aranguiz. Aranguiz. Could be danger here. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Vidal. Vidal. Tries a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to break at pace. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, sweet feet. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's been drilled forward. Vidal. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Eduardo Vargas. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Moved on forwards. Played back to the goalkeeper. João Neves. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Eduardo Vargas. Eduardo Vargas, played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Aranguiz, hit into the... He's having a shot! No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Vidal spreads it out wide. Can he deliver? Delivers the ball. João Cancelo gets rid without sophistication. Araujo. And it's played forward. And it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. Chooses to go back. João Neves played out towards the right wing.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Short changes him with that pass. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's out for a goal kick. It's Sanchez. Across it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. What a throw in. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo getting this one clear. And here's Alexis. It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Aranguis. Sanchez is onto it in a flash. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Costa. Aim forwards. Rafael Leao. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Antonio Silva. Vitinha. Antonio Silva shifted upfield. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Oh, that is a bit special. So now the difference is 3. Maripan goes forward. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Costa. Antonio Silva. Costa. Araujo. Antonio Silva. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Neves. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Vargas. Driving on, a real charge here. Looks across and plays it in. It's a throw-in. Vitinha, João Neves, Araujo, Antonio Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Alexis Sanchez. And it's Sanchez. Rafael Leao. Now this could be a chance. That's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well cleared. Can he get onto this? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Vitinha, Antonio Silva, Costa, Vitinha, played out to the right, Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank, deflected behind for a corner kick. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vidal. Oh, nice touch. And here's Vidal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. Played back in, out to the right. Cross goes in there. Nuno Mendes, and it's Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto! Antonio Silva. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Antonio Silva. Aranguiz, spread out to the left. Aranguiz. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's away. Diogo Dalot. Now his chance! It goes to show he is human after all. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Vitinha. Antonio Silva. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Costa gets it away. Maripan forwards and with intent. This could be their final throw of the dice. And that has been cleared. Chile with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And it's hoisted clear. Showing good feet. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. And that may well be that. That is that. Portugal, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when